and welcome back to Blackwatch Intel. My name is Crashy, and today I have something super special. Hopefully this is okay. I whipped out the kind of hidden, the myth of the Fuel Fist. I played on the Doomfist account. I wanted to play one game. I wanted to play Doomfist. Now here's the thing. I wasn't being an asshole. I was actually cooperating, and this particular game that I had, because I played a couple games, just two, I wasn't flexing at all, but we were working together and the team was really cool with it. So, but in any case, in this game, I wanted to play Doomfist, and I could have done this on my main account, but I wanted it to be on the Fuel Fist account just because, why the hell not? I wanted to play a game as Doomfist to see the sheer impact of getting picks. And I gotta say, man, I mean, obviously Mercy getting nerfed is kind of an indirect buff to Doomfist, and it's not like he's just suddenly going to be meta, but I wanted to just put this experiment out there because if you know me, you know that Doomfist is one of my favorite heroes in the entire game, and holy hell, these couple of games felt so rewarding. It felt incredible to fly forward at the speed of a fist, hit somebody, and then them actually be dead. And it kind of felt like Doomfist on launch when he, came out, and it was just so dominating, and it got to the point where, like, even if I was dying, it was like, okay, we back up, we regroup, the fights aren't too long, so it's not like we lost a lot of time, but the fights that I popped off, the fights that I was able to stay alive, build my shields, consistently find the picks and the one shots, those were the fights that were super impactful and kind of reinvigorated the value of Doomfist for me in this kind of current meta. So that's what I want to talk about today, and there's really not much to say other than to kind of just explain how I see things happening with Doomfist on the field now. So the support meta is like up in the air, at least on the competitive ladder. I think a lot of people are just running a little bit of whatever they want. I think we actually even had a couple of Mercies in this game because they did start to counterpick me with like fair Mercy, and that was fine. It was actually really good. It was, putting some stress on me, and I was trying to find ways to like air hit the Pharah, and I think I did maybe one or two times, or the Mercy as well. But nonetheless, the support meta is so diverse, but the ability to one-shot someone and it stick is like incredibly strong now, especially with someone like jumping around like Lucio and the enemy team's just moving so fast and these engagements are so quick. I feel like that plays into a strength that Doomfist has. Like with the quick engagements, like I said, if you're gonna wipe up, like if you're gonna join a team fight, everybody jumps in, your team loses or you die quickly or whatever the case may be, it's actually kind of okay now because you have more time in the game to attempt these team fights because of the fact that the fights are actually lasting less. Now you may lose an objective there and you may have more fights in, like, let's say the first or the second point of the map depending on the type of map, but it still feels like overall across the board in Overwatch currently you're getting in more team fights. So Doomfist, he's a very scrappy hero. He's someone that wants to fly in, wants to fight, and this meta, and I'm not saying like this meta as it's like a concrete thing, but this non-Mercy meta really is what I mean, feels like Doomfist has a lot more room to thrive. Not to mention the fact that triple tank is actually kind of good, and I could see triple tank, it's an overwhelming comp. That's kind of what triple and quad tank is, right? You fly in, you get in their face, you do as much damage as you can, and while I don't think Doomfist would be the best for this, he's actually amazingly good at it because it's very disruptive, it's very overwhelming, and it's just frustrating. Like, if you've ever been bullied by a Doomfist, you can just feel it. You're just like, oh my god, someone please kill this Doomfist. Like, someone please focus him. He's not even that hard to kill, which in reality he actually can be, and in reality he's taking less damage, it feels like, because there's no Mercy to res a target and that target to keep doing damage. The reses just don't simply happen that way anymore. So Doomfist, to me, if I was building a tier list or talking about his value, he's kicked up like an entire tier in a way. And maybe the pros know that, and that's why they're already kind of running him a little bit, or maybe he's just super niche in certain areas. I don't know, man. Obviously, I think that was a bit of a stretch there, but I've just been really having a lot of fun with him. So I think on my main account, I might start tossing him in with my team that I play with. If you guys don't know, I do play on like a local team. We go to tournaments and stuff. If they will, if they're down for it, which they let me play him every now and then, if they're down for it, I'm probably going to toss him in a little bit more because I'm really starting to see the value of the kind of solo carry pick potential that someone like Doomfist brings. And, ultimately, as long as you're not being entirely counterpicked and getting really shut down, I think Doomfist might slide into kind of a Soldier, Genji, Tracer area. Not as much, don't get me wrong, but I feel like he has a lot more room to slide into that very universally allowed kind of pick. And it's because of how consistent he can find kills now. So that's just kind of my thought for the day. I just wanted to explain and share my thoughts. Basically what happened was I was sitting here thinking, you know, Mercy's nerfed, and I felt like, man, that's going to be a huge Widow buff. And I was like, well, there's only like 2 heroes that can consistently find one-shots, and to me that's like Widow and Doomfist. So I started thinking about it, and obviously it kind of made sense, like, oh, that's an indirect buff to Doomfist. I wonder if it feels like it in game though. You know, am I going to go in game and am I going to just dive in and die? Is it going to feel like I'm actually getting impactful kills? And there's a couple of times, even in this footage here, where, man, I would go in and it felt so impactful. And I don't put up a lot of numbers as Doomfist. I don't usually get play of the game or do anything crazy, but you can really provide a lot of value and a lot of disruption at very least. So couple Doomfists with someone like Junkrat or Pharah or Soldier himself, or you know, there's so many different DPS combinations that you could run with Doomfist, not even just in like a dive comp. You know, you don't have to run Tracer Genji with it. There's a lot of options. So that's just kind of my thought. So check out Doomfist if you're a fan, if you like him. I know Lance, you like Doomfist, so maybe give him a try. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think about Doomfist? Is he going to have a little bit more room to be usable? And I'm just, again, mostly I'm talking about like the competitive ladder, because it's just kind of like, you know, a little bit more wide open, a little bit more fun, a little bit more things get ran because people just want to. So that's kind of my thoughts. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thanks for checking out this video. I appreciate it. Please do not leave without leaving a like and subscribe for future content. I appreciate it again, and I'll see you on the next video.
Do you feel your bones start shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel the fire inside of me? Do you see the sparks that I'm setting free? Does the beat take you